think we're just about ready to get going here. A warm welcome to you wherever you are in the world. And our live game is Valencia against Manchester United. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Begley.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Valencia have elected to go 4-4-2.
It's the bedrock as formations go, and for such a long time. It places the emphasis on partnerships and combinations.
Out as the telling individual today?
It has to be the Chilean Alexis Sanchez, one of the hardest grafting attacking players.
Has a swing at it! Goal! Valencia! And what a start! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Manchester United trail at this early stage. How will they respond? Matic. Valencia. Lingard, Pogba, Ashley Young, tries running with the ball at his feet, Ashley Young, goes for goal! Nice. Gaya, nice. Cheryshev, and it's Rodrigo. Gamero with a delicate ball. Can he find a finish now? He's had a go!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
He goes long. Sanchez tried to play it through.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Chipped through. Oh, he's found him. He's had a shot! Alexis Sanchez going through. Wonderful quick feet. Alexis Sanchez! It's broken loose.
Pogba really got caught in a trap there. He just couldn't get out.
Pogba. Parejo. Aimed long and direct. Now it's Lukaku. Lingard. They've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Now it's Gamero, lobs it in gently, looking to shoot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it's a real opportunity missed there. He's done all the hard work getting to the ball, and all he needed to do was get some control on it.
And it's Martial, Pogba. Lingard shoots! Just whacks it away. Now he's wondering who wants it. And the shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Now it's Cheryshev. Valencia gets it back. Martial conjuring up some magic on the right-hand side. He's left his man, tries a through ball. Kaya. Parejo. Cheryshev, the ball through. Gamero looks to slip it through. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Pogba goes looking. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. Forward it goes. Piccini. Parejo. Now the pass. Pinged one through here. Really wasn't very much in that. Far away from being a telling final ball.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass...
He'll have a dip! The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Martial. Going for goal! Piccini gets it away. It's Lingard. Valencia. In he flies! Brave effort, total commitment.
Well, he can't be accused of not being brave.
Towering header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Lingard did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Lukaku, driving on now, what can they conjure from here? He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Bailly. And it's Pogba. Rodrigo passes it through. Looks like a good ball through. Promising drop. Gets up to head it! The whistle goes for half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football. One still had its moments. It ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Hasn't exactly got the plan so far. There's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
The game has already resumed here.
Manchester United need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
And he's cut it out. Valencia passes it forward. Martial going full steam down the flank. Gamero. Nice. Gamero. Aimed long and direct. Piccini. Pass. Parejo. Pass. Piccini looks to clip it forward. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Lingard. Lukaku. Here comes the corner. Manchester United look as though they're about to make a change. Up to meet it! That is wonderful from Lukaku!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
However they tried to stand in his way, he just was not to be denied.
Demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Manchester United grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before the ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
It's Rodrigo! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And you would probably say it's too far out for a shot. Just off target.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Battles to win it back. Matic. And it's Lukaku. Valencia looks to thread it. Shot a goal! Oh, good interception. But plays it forward. Mata. Gabriel tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Vas. Manchester United still have 2 substitutions up their sleeve. Lukaku, pass. Must shoots! Goal! Manchester United! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Manchester United are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven. Seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Martial, going full tilt down the right-hand side, passes it through. Pogba. Now it's Martial. And it's Lukaku. Lukaku! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Great leap! It's missed, but not by that far.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
That's a poor kick by the keeper. He's just given it straight back. Lukaku is being picked on here.
Yeah, Peter, and it looks like this defence will go tooth and...
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. There's plenty of movement inside the box. Who's this aimed at? It's gone straight into the wall, and the ball's come out! Baye. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. And it's Batshuayi. Now it's Rodrigo, deftly done. And the weighted pass, Batshuayi, and Batshuayi! Should have equalised.
Batshuayi nearly produced the perfect retort. That can only be a means to have another go. They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Rodrigo, header! In for the follow-up! It's in! There seemed no way back, but they are level! He was so alert to the possibilities there, great stuff.
Well, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was, absolutely top-notch.
some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Martial is being withdrawn here, but he's certainly made his mark.
Well, has he done enough since his goal? Is the feeling that he's lost his appetite for another? It's difficult to be sure exactly what the thinking is, but his race is certainly run now.
This is quite a battle.
Valencia surely know by now that they've put so much work into producing the equaliser that they'll battle on for a winner. You know, it's all one-way traffic for them now, and they simply have to capitalise.
He's gone for it! The home support won't enjoy that.
You get the feeling that whoever scores the next goal here will be the winners of this time. They can't afford to waste chances like that, though.
It so nearly came off for him.
Well, Peter, I think it's fairly obvious. He's one of the biggest influences out there.
He's made certain that won't get through. Alexis Sanchez. Lukaku floats one over. Rashford, he's onside. Manchester United have chosen to bring on the last of their substitutes.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it. I think that's happened in this case.
Tries a through ball. He's got away. Turns and goes back. And another time! Goal! Valencia! And the comeback is complete! That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that favour.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Batshuayi. Parejo. Oh, it's Batshuayi going through. And that will be the final act. Quite a game, memorable for its fluctuation.